Welcome on back everybody to part number 40 of the Elden Ring playthrough, and we're in a slightly different location to where we ended up the last one, because we need to we'll have a conversation around what Paul did before he remembered he hadn't pushed record. So you might recall the last two videos I've had a lower volume of voice than normal. Some will say that is good, but yes, that is my fault. And at the end of the last episode, I forgot to stop recording. So when I then came to edit that video, I then realised that my voice wasn't so good. But when I obviously came to start this video, that's when it ended the last one. And there were a few things that I have done. We're currently over here. I was just rolling around to see if I could get this dragon to spawn. Saw these two things and something, and cellar ahead. So we're going to go in there. I haven't been in there yet, but more importantly, what I have done is just progressed here a little bit. So you might see here Millicent is no longer here. I spoke to Gowry again. He had fixed the needle, and he said give it to Millicent. Gave it to Millicent. Reported back to Gowry. He wasn't there, but she was. And I don't know where she has gone. And then when I came back, he was there, and we can get some spells. One of which is the Night Maiden's Mist, which I think could be pretty decent. I bring that up. Releases light sapping silver mist before the caster. It does get us, but yeah, I think that could have some utility going forwards. There's that. Yeah, so after this I am going to go to the round table because I realised I haven't been there for a while. Okay. Lover. Why? Try hidden path. There is. Silver's puppet, do not touch. Looks like Selen. Okay. Nothing else here. So that's him. Before we go and speak to you, Silvis, about that, I do want to come back to the round table. We've obviously got that potion that he wants us to give. Plus, I want to check some of the NPCs that I haven't really spoke to.
Well then, there's something I should mention to you as well. I'm thinking of leaving the Round Table Hold.
Excellent.
Do you know of the noble Gold Mask?
Never heard of them.
Though he was but a Tarnished, living outside the lands between, he was a great scholar who foresaw the coming guidance of grace. And now, I hear he has come to the lands between alone to contemplate the Golden Order. I wish nothing more than to seek his instruction, and perhaps even help him in his research.
Do you have anything just urgent heal that we can use? Catch flame. Yeah, you're not. Great.
Are you acquainted with, he was a familiar.
Yep.
Don't let his no more. You see him now. Like his hat. Take well. That's how you end up. When grace.
You got nothing new. We'll go that way shortly. I'm looking for our lady friend.
Always good to see you, son. Dee was telling me that he discovered the centipede is an ancient symbol of the curse mark. As long as whoever finds and uses it is not nefarious, then we may be able to form an... If only I could speak to them in person, and if they were like you, all the better.
You still don't have anything.
Lately, I feel I'm on the precipice of falling into a deep, fathomless slumber. And I have an inkling it could spell trouble for you somehow. So I just wanted to get the apology out of the way beforehand, since you're so scary and all.
I'm not scary. Okay. That's him. She's gone. She's round here. We've obviously got a new glintstone. Not glintstone. Ash. Which could be good. Crystalline ashes. It is 101 FP, but I'm going to start working my way towards that. I could get that up to +5 as well. Let's... What runes have we got? It's not actually a lot.
Greetings. Are you here for...
It's not actually a lot. Let's get the crystalline up. It's only 2, 3 there. Wow, let's just pop the big boy.
Greetings. Are you here for spirit?
Yes, yes, I am. I think this would be good because this is what we obviously faced and couldn't defeat. So I need a glow of 6 for that. Thinking I don't use Squid Boy anymore because I tend to use this guy. So while we're thinking of it, we shall put the crystalline in. Also need to pop some runes.
Greetings. Are you here for...
Right, and we'll pop him up another one. Wow, 3, 4. Should have really just popped them all, but
Greetings. Are you here for spirit?
there we go. So we're going to use this until we can get this done. Yeah, blows, blunt weapons will do it, but how many weapons are blunt? Do you say anything else?
I feel like I'm really... I can see how... I can understand. Master Hugh said
No.
once again.
And
Well, I took you no matter. Lay out your own.
what do we need? Still need Sombering Smithing Stone 7 for that. And 6. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk to this lady.
I am pleased. Would you like me?
Sure. We'll obviously get the debuff. We'll get rid of that debuff.
I was known as a deathbed companion. Where I come from, after I received the warmth and lively vigor from a number of champions, I lay with the remains of an exalted noble. To grant him another chance at life, to do so is the purpose of my being. But before I could bear the noble into new life, I was awakened by the guidance of grace and chased from my birthplace. Pray, be kind. Despite all that, I still wish to be a deathbed companion. So please, let me hold you like this, as often as it takes. My dear, might I ask something of you? Could you please find the owner of this dagger and return it to them?
Weathered dagger.
A certain person gave it to me as a gift. It's a very precious thing. It must have a special place in the owner's heart. So I would like for the original owner to have it back, if you wouldn't mind. I'd like you to find the owner of the dagger. It's a very precious thing.
Okay.
My dear, have you ever heard of Black Knife Prince? Dear Roger likes to talk of them when abed, and the ancient plot in which the first of the demigods was slain. The black knives wielded by the assassins who committed the act, along with the impressions they made, somehow hide the truth of the conspiracy. These grand affairs are hardly my forte, but dear Roger began to weep as he spoke. In truth, I've heard tell from someone else about the Black Knife Prince that fascinate dear Roger so.
Knife print clue. I think we've been
But
there.
it wouldn't be right to give this to him, stuck as he is in the round table hold. Perhaps you could make use of it?
You found a simple map. Check in inventory. Look like Neo. So inventory. Can I just use that? Don't want that debuff. Oh, it's still there. Oh, la-di-da. What are we looking for? A simple map. Here we go. Simple map given by Fear. A clue to the whereabouts of a black knife print. Tree. Yeah, I think we've been there. My guess is it's this. Yeah, Black Knife Catacombs. So we have been there. We still got our... No, we don't, because our health is there. Can we finally go through this door? No. And anything new? I'm looking for Nefeli. Oh.
Ah, you. Please, leave me be. It's pathetic, I know, but I need to think. Ah, you. Please. It's pathetic, I know.
Okay. Jesus, that scared the living hell out of me. Let's head over the other way. Again, I've realised we haven't really we spoke to him. Oh, we got that dagger. Weathered knife. Dagger received from Fear, deathbed companion. Used it to return to its rightful owner. It was once a special weapon of gold and silver intertwined, but is now worn down and marred by a black gash. Okay. Nothing there.
Journey to the capital, Lendell. To the east of the Altus Plateau, at the foot of the Erd Tree. The two fingers, you may be our best.
Nefeli's Despair.
Ah, you've already heard. Indeed. It seemed the whelp harboured suspicions, so I had no further use for her. Honestly, what's a man to do? A determined plebeian is more wicked than an omen horn, quite frankly. I suspect that's just what the Queen wants. A dose of ambition to incite the Tarnished. Is that potion what I think it is? Bloody Celibus. I suppose he's up to something again. Oh, I won't interfere. You go ahead and do what you must. The Round Table has no code to speak of. But I ask you this. Are you really going to do the bidding of that twisted dolly botherer? Or would you rather hand that potion to me and see if we can't get one over on the bastard?
Yes.
Good. I'll dispose of the potion myself. You go and see Celavis, but don't give anything away. Just tell him that you tricked your mark into drinking the potion, as planned. Despite knowing next to bloody nothing, he's so far up his own arse he won't suspect a thing. His inevitable display of arrogance will certainly be a sight to behold. Find the Albin. She hides in a cave to the west. She knows the location.
Keep saying that though. But we got this. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell, used to summon the spirit of Latiana the Alberic, a rare case of who chose to become a spirit voluntarily. Latiana was renowned as a deft magic archer. Having lost her beloved wolf companion Lobo, she could not move from the place where she was summoned. There's something there now. Got no bells. Purchase wise, I think we're good. We do have the imbued keys as well. But I want to take on Tutti Frutti first. Go to Redmane Castle first. Before we go to the 4 belfries. Let's head back to Rani's Rise. And mind taking a look at this place again before we go and speak to him. Yeah, there's nothing there. Should have probably rested at table. Zoom in here. We want here. Nice. Yeah, came looking for the dragon. Dragon was nowhere. It's really misty. Don't think we ever... Did we come around the back? I think we did. Yeah, I think we just came straight here. So let's just take a quick look. Yeah. Maybe we did. That's why I can't see anything.
Ah, so you made Nepheli drink the potion. Well done. You are a touch more useful than I had thought. Very well. Then you shall have your gift. Knowledge of the sorcerous arts and of the tutelage of the great preceptor Celavis. I doubt much of it will lay within the grasp of a mere Tarnished, but if you put your mind to it, perhaps you won't embarrass our lady. You wish to begin, right? Well,
so what have we got? Carrion flanks. Carrion retaliation. Glintstone ice rag. And freezing mist. 6. That's quite a bit. That's good. Your chambers.
You break into a man's private chambers, rooting about as you please. Your offishness knows no bounds. Fine and well. You tricked Nepheli and had her drink the potion. I believe that makes you my accomplice. You yearn for a puppet of your own, Well, normally one of your stature would never be allowed. But perhaps I can make a very special exception. Now, choose.
Finger Maiden Throna puppet. Jar Right puppet. Used to summon the spirit of Jar Right, the spirit of a man who wished to become the innards of a living jar. A jar hurling specialist who throws all manner of pots and jars. The warrior jar once told the nameless man this: "You're not ready to join the warriors inside. No, you must apply yourself. Be better yourself, and one day I shall return." Used to summon the spirit of the Finger Maiden Thronia, the spirit of Finger Maiden who never met the Tarnished she was meant to guide. Uses healing incantations and holy water pots, but she is not a fighter by nature and is ill-suited to battle. So that's a healer. Let's go for the jar man.
So, you hadn't. Then perhaps something was amiss with it. It's concocted from the finest ingredients, but perhaps I should review the recipe. I may have expected too much of her to begin with. Begging for another lesson.
Okay, let's head back here, rest, and quickly go and see what's happened. Could probably just jump out that window, but first off, just interested to see, and we'll go over to Redmane after this. There's nothing new here. Glad we found that, to be honest. And
Begging for another lesson. There remains much.
okay, so that's nothing. We need to progress something there. I'm going to quickly head back, speak to these two, and then we'll make our way over to Redmane Castle. I actually meant to see what I could get. Wouldn't mind this. Holy damage, but
Well, what have we here? How did you get your hand on that dagger? Well, that hardly matters. I know very well whose dagger it is. Why don't I return it to them for you? Good work bringing this to me.
okay. Let's speak to her first. Good God, Paul.
Ah, you, please. Leave me be. It's pathetic, I know, but...
I heard from
You
Gideon.
know already, do you? Right. It's true. My father cast me out for indulging my emotions, forgetting the mission, punishment for offing his pawns. Lord Gideon has offered me guidance all my life. I would have done anything for him, to place him on the throne of Elden Lord. And yet Though it was not my intent, I betrayed him. And I can no longer trust in Father. To think he'd order his men to enact such tragedy. Where is the justice he purports in that? He once told me that if he became Elden Lord, he would never allow the downtrodden to be cheated ever again. Was he simply lying to me?
Probably.
No. How could I say that? Father has always given me his guidance. And now, I've lost it.
Give the Stormhawk King.
Is that ash? I can smell the ancient storm in it. My thanks. I'll gladly take it. I'm not like Roderica. I don't feel the presence of spirits, let alone see them. Still, this ash, it reminds me of my first hawk. Thank you. In this ash, I can smell the ancient storm. It reminds me of my first hawk. In this ash, it reminds me...
So you're done. Quickly speak to Gideon, who I don't trust anymore. First we had his floozy.
Journey to the capital. Let you think you may be out.
Yes. Okay, nothing else there. Right. With that, let's head over here. Then we'll see about a Redmane Castle. What have we got? Okay. Right. Light bow.
Champions, welcome. The stars have aligned. The festival is nigh. General Radahn, mightiest demigod of the Shattering, awaits you. Champions, prepare for battle. Defeat the general, claim glory, and grab that great rune. A celebration of war. The Radahn Festival!
Okay. Right. Speak to friend here.
Ah, there you are. Took your sweet time. The players are all made up. I'm waiting for the curtain. Let's give them a show to remember, eh? Just don't you go dying on me. For Ranni's sake, too. Into the fray together, eh? Let's see what you're made of. Into the fray together.
Okay. We've got Pot Boy.
Ah, you came. How delightful. Indeed, I thought I might find you here. By the by, do you know for whom this festival is being held?
Yes.
Well, it is none other than General Radahn himself. To think, I could face a great champion of the Shattering, a demigod in the flesh. Oh, God. In truth, I quiver at the thought. Such is his frightful repute. But the fear simply assures me the ordeal is worth undertaking. Be sure to get a good vantage, my friend. I, Iron Fist Alexander, do hereby vow to unflinchingly brave this ordeal. Be sure to get a good vantage.
Okay. I'm loving the sound here. Samurai dude. Okay, let's push on up. So we got him to speak to. Generally things around these. Yep. Tom Ring Smithing Stone 5. Need 6s, unfortunately. That looks like the way to proceed.
Are you good and prepared, young chum? The festival begins.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Before we begin, allow me to paint you the full picture. General Radahn is cursed ever to wander. Eaten from the inside by Melania's scarlet rot, his wits are long gone. Now he gathers the corpses of former friends and foes alike, gorging on them like a dog. Howling at the sky.
But now, we must make merry.
O gathering of champions, the revels begin. The celebration of war. The Radahn Festival!
Heartening cry.
You will find the field of battle past the church ahead, upon the shore under the fort. General Radahn is there, even now, divested of his wits, devouring corpses, and howling at the sky. You will find the General Radahn is there.
Think there's anything else? A quick scan around here. Liar ahead. Yeah, probably to tell you to jump off. I'm guessing we're going over there. Disappointed by the lack of items for... Why have we got this side door? Right, so we've got church. Smithing stone 6. That's not... A load of banners and stuff. Right. General Radahn it is then. So we've got a stake of Marika. Got a summoning pool. Is that an item in the middle? Right, let's go. Wandering Dunes. Wow, okay. Wow, dude, really? Casual greeting. Fucking hell. Wow. Down spear. Hot boy. That Patches I just saw. I'm not summoning Patches, but Blade. How much does Rocksling do? Does some damage. Saw some more up here. I'll summon Patches. Alright, FP. Patches has gone already. Didn't need to do that. See another summon. Ow. We had the stagger, but obviously because of the weapon I've got. Any others? They're doing some good work. Look at his horse. Okay. What the hell? The dude's just like... Don't have any more flasks. Let's get going. Didn't mean to do that. Ow. Just gonna keep summoning. Look at that. What is he doing? Some more. The horse is nearly dead. So they can actually kill him, I think. There you go. The summons actually make that quite easy. 70,000 runes. Radahn's Great Rune. Remembrance of the Starscourge. Okay, next time we fight that, we probably won't be summoning. That was very easy. I wanted to summon Potboy and Wolf Dude for quests. Just in case you need to use them for quests. Site of Grace. Let's rest. And let's level up here. Yeah, let's get up to 30 vigor. So we can warp back, but there is something that this was pointing to when we're here. There's this bit here that come from here, so I'm going to presume we can get to it from here now.
Ah, good. I was waiting for you. Oh, what a sick way to fight, eh? The glory of the clash is shared by Radahn and you. And did you see that afterwards? A falling star right before our eyes. I can't fathom how Radahn was holding back something of that scale. He was a living legend if ever I saw one. And the path has now been cleared. To Nokran, where Ranni's fate will be decided. Let's meet where the falling star bit the earth. We'll take up our swords once more for Mistress Ranni.
Cool.
Let's meet where the falling star will go into battle. My only purpose is the curtains right.
Oh, he has more.
We'll go into battle again. My only purpose is to fight for the curtains rising.
The final act. Potboy. You look a bit cracked.
Hello there. It was a battle marvelously fought. You are well and truly a champion, friend. I, on the other hand, am nothing but a crock. One hit was all it took to crack me, and for my insides to come spilling out. After that, I hid like a coward.
Not really. I was running around on a horse, mate.
Stand to face one such as you. But don't you think I've given up just yet. As luck would have it, there's a veritable mountain of warriors' bodies right here. If I can just squeeze this bunch down inside me, I'll be a mighty warrior again in no time. And you know, the bodies found here are exceedingly fine. Who could expect any less from the very warriors who fought in the Shattering? The greatest of all wars. Just you wait and see, friend. I'll grow even stronger. Just you wait when next we meet. The bodies found, who could expect...
Okay.
Just you wait and see, friend. I'll grow even stronger.
So, got that. Spoke to him, that's done. I wouldn't mind heading north. Because we were up... Yeah. Up there. And there's a woman that was pointing down. But yeah, that battle was... Yeah, cheesed by the summons, to be honest. And then magic. So it's quite a gimmicky fight. Something up there that's yellow. How do we get up there from here then? Right, let's just start here. There's something? No. That's a cave, though. War Dead Catacombs. Let's take a quick peek, shall we? And you can get the summoning pool straight off the bat. Is how are we doing? 10,000. Underground head, therefore visions of necessary item. They're attacking. Just teleporting all over the place. Okay, I don't think we're supposed to be going out there. I'll just go and grab my runes. We need some more damage. We need more defense. So let's just hot tail out of here. He's just chunked my health in almost one hit, so we should be back. Need to get out first. So the one thing when I first started off, we still need to do in here, but there was a lot of blocked doors that I never found, like here, like Comet. You're going to be annoying, aren't you? I don't know where they would be. Just here's one. Spelldrake Talisman Plus. I'll have my health back, thank you. I didn't miss that item there, but aha. Nox. Alright, there's one down. That was pretty easy, to be honest. Nox Flowing Sword. And that a chest? It is. Lestat's Glintstone Staff. Okay. Let's... I need 52 int for that. That's 125. What we on at the moment? 156. Could upgrade that probably though. Staff of the Primeval Glintstone Sorcerer Lusat. Only those who have glimpsed what lies beyond the wisdom of stone may wield it. Enhances the power of all sorceries but consumes additional FP. Reduces casting time. So hopefully there'll be one that does a passive FP over time boost. Alas, okay. So there's that, and we also got this thing. Curved Sword. Grim weapon yielded by swordsmen of the Eternal City. This shuttle has a blade as fine as a needle. Portion of the liquid metal of the Silver Tear, which is thoroughly tempered until hardened. Flowing form temporarily transforms armament into liquid form, swinging the armament like a whip to perform a sweeping slice over a wide area. Standard stuff. Quite like that. That's pretty decent, but we're not going to use it. Still, I don't mind. Yeah, using that at some point. But we're going to go back to Moonvale. Right, next on the list, and we're at 53 minutes, so I'll be in the next episode. We've got that, which is that. We've got that to take out. I want to do this at some point again. We've still got here to do. We need to find the Nokron as well, which is probably what I want to do next. So, what to do? And that's before we even start heading up here. What to do, what to do. I think we'll start here. I'm going to presume, I don't know, he said west near a tree. It was like west near a tree, so probably in this area will be where the meteorite hit, which we could go and explore. Yeah, I'm going to probably have a little hunt for that so that we can just teleport there next time, or go to the right area, so we're not showcasing that on a video. So thank you very much. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff really does help me out. There'll be some more Elden Ring coming your way shortly, and as ever and as always, I'll see you all in the next one.